What's going on? Yes, I haven't forgotten about all of you. I just really wasn't doing much and didn't have anything to do a damn video on. I have a really hard time doing videos about nothing. Some people do that. They just, for the content, right? For the content, they just do videos about nothing. I can't do it. I can't. So we're out here at my beautimous little tower again. And no, it hasn't fallen yet. We got another link. That one right there. That one up there, the ultra horn, is still going off to the data center. And then the second link is going to John's tower. And I'm out here setting it up because I finally got it kind of dialed in. It's a super noisy link going that way. So yeah, capacity isn't great, but it helps. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put one of my sectors on that link completely, just over there. I was gonna do some VLANs or try some link aggregation or whatever, but with this little mess, yeah, link aggregation is tough. For lag to work, it has to be on, you know, they both have to be plugged into the same switch, as far as I know. And yeah, I haven't gotten another switch yet. So yeah, we're gonna work with what we got. What I'm gonna do, because I wanted to keep the two networks separate, mostly just because of the, that one's on a different network than that one. One's on 1010, one's on 192.168. Something or another. And sometimes when I leave the second one up for a while, it kind of kills the first one and just weird things happen. So I was like, well, I can do some VLANs or no need for all that. All I'm gonna do, because I need to be able to access both of them from my house, obviously. What is my camera doing? Fall on my face, you bastard. Are you drunk? Did you forget how to do this? I need to be able to access it from my house, obviously. So what I'm gonna do is in my switch, the one that's connected to the sector that's connected to my house, that I'm connected to, all that shit, I'm just gonna disable the port linking the two together. Simple. Then anytime I need to get in the other link, all I have to do is get in my switch from my house, turn that port on, and do my thing. So for management purposes, instead of coming over here and plugging into it and all that crap, I came in and I installed a little Geekitek map light. It's just plugged into the switch gives it power. That's it, right there, done. Now I can just drive up and manage it from in the car. I don't even have to get out. Yeah. Right. The issue that I'm running into now, though, is I have to change, because I did static IPs and gateways and all the IP settings and everything for all of the radios on that sector. I call that sector 1. That was the first one that I had up. All the radios connected to that are static, including their gateway. So that leaves me with two options. I can either go in and change every radio manually to the new gateway, whatever it is over there. I haven't even figured it out yet. Or I can set them to DHCP, let them do their thing. Or I guess I could turn the radio into a router. That would also be an option. So I guess there's three. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. I pulled up all the radios so I can change them. I'm still kind of trying to decide. I'm not sure. I was in the car, tweaking some settings and stuff, trying to get it dialed in as best I can, because the capacity on this link isn't amazing. It's a very noisy link, but it was good enough. But I was tweaking some settings, trying to get it as good as I can, changing channels and whatnot, and now the bitch won't reconnect. Told you it was a noisy ass link. I wasn't kidding. So yeah, that's cool. Don't know why. It connected right away when I turned it on. So this was supposed to, it's on 5705, 30 megahertz. It was on 30 megahertz to begin with, so I don't think that's the problem. According to the thingy, it was 5705 is the cleanest spot in the frequency spectrum, period. So I don't know why it decided not to reconnect. I'm going to give it a while. I'm going to head home. I can do all this from my house now, so I just had to install the little Geekitek thing. But I can do all this from the house. I'm going to head home, and we shall wait and see if it decides to reconnect.
72 hours later.
So it's a few days later. John got the other end refreshed and cranked back up and everything, so it all reconnected and stuff, but the capacity was garbage. I didn't notice it, but when it got moved down, it lost its aim like completely. It was really, really bad. The chains were off like 10 dB. It was horrible. So I had Herb come back out and re-aim it. And now it's awesome. Now it looks really, really good. Look at that. Beautiful. Getting good capacities. Not looking too bad, huh? It's actually usable. Now that this is up and running, the old link was only getting like 98 megs or something down, so this is more or less 3 times the capacity, 3 times what I had before. So I completely turned the DC link off. The data center link, I just turned it off. We've been running off of just this for, I don't know, 5 days now, something like that. And definitely some ironing out, you know, some tweaking and tuning and stuff you have to do when you do this kind of thing. Especially changing all the CPEs over and everything, and it was kind of a nightmare. But you know, it takes a bit to get everything switched over and swapped around. Not really the end of the world, just takes a bit. But that seems to be mostly done now. Most of the tuning is done. Everything's kind of set and just rocking at this point. Getting about 302 megs total capacity, which is fantastic. Turned the DC off, and John and I worked out a deal where instead of paying $880 a month for my old link, not paying anywhere near that for this. So he literally gave me hundreds of dollars in my pocket every month. Fantastic. I am eternally grateful. He really hooked everything up figuratively and literally. Huge thanks to John and Angela of Geekitek. You guys are the best. And for now, time to start hooking people up again. Oh yeah. Be sure to like, share, sub, all that kind of good stuff. I have some other things that I'm working on. I'm always, you know, always got something going on up there. So got some big plans here in the future. I'll show you guys as we go. You know the drill. So be sure to like, share, sub, join the Discord, all that good stuff. Later.